Hi friends, this is Anita Kejriwal and I have a Sweet Magnolia Mother's Day card made with Heartfelt Creations Sweet Magnolia collection. I'm sure you will love this card, and if you like my video, please press the subscribe button and the bell icon. I have this collection here and I have used the Sweet Magnolia papers from the Heartfelt Creations, and here is the card base I am going to use. For this I have cut a card paper which is 12 inches by 7 inches. I scored it at half and then at 3 inches. Here I have cut the matte layers from the Sweet Magnolia paper collection, and the matte layers are a little smaller than the card base. I am adding the matte layer like this using the clear glue. You can use any paper collection of your choice, but since I am using the Sweet Magnolia flowers, I have used this paper collection. This is an amazing paper collection and I'm sure you are going to love it. So adhere all the matte layers like this. I have kept the front layer very soft because my flowers and my die cuts will come here. Next, I have my die cuts ready. I have this doily die cut from the rounded frame die cut set, and I have cut two pieces of that. I'll be attaching the first piece right here on the front using foam tape, and then I will use the second piece right below it, coinciding it like this, which comes right on top of the first piece like this. So adhere it with the foam tape, and this is how it will coincide with the die cut below. Next, I have some circle dies cut from the Eyelet Circle Basics dies and some eyelet frames. You can find all this in the description box below. I am using the Sweet Magnolia spray die here and the thank you sentiment to stamp some images of the Sweet Magnolia buds and the Mother's Day sentiment here. I have colored this using the zig markers, and now I will be using these eyelet frames on the top of this circle die. I am using two frames together because this will add dimension to my whole die cut. Throughout the video, I am giving you tips and tricks so that you can follow and make beautiful cards on your own. So keep following me till the end of this video, where I'll show you how to beautifully arrange the flowers on the card. So I have adhered two die cuts together. This is a wonderful way of adding dimension to your cards. And now I'll be adding this here, the Mother's Day sentiment circle die cut, both on the front and in the inside, and then we will proceed further. So using three-dimensional foam tapes, I'm adding this circle die in the front. This is the die cut which we had created earlier, two pieces of this, and on top of this I will be adding this eyelet circle frame. The product description is given in the description box below with all the links. Here, see how lovely this whole piece looks, and then I will be doing the same thing in the inside also. So this is a very nice Z fold card where the inside and the outside are both decorated so beautifully with the rounded window frame die from Heartfelt Creations and the Sweet Magnolia products. So now I will be adhering this whole window die cut here, the eyelet window die cut, right in the center of this circle frame. So my card base is now ready. This already looks so beautiful, and now I'm sure by adding flowers it will look all the more beautiful. So now we will start making the flowers. For making the flowers, I have used the Sweet Magnolia blooms set from the Sweet Magnolia collection. It comes with a die like this. You get a Sweet Magnolia die set and a stamp set like this, where you get three sizes of magnolia flowers, the small, medium and big, and two leaves, one big and one small. I'm going to stamp my flowers on the deluxe flower shaping paper, that is the flower shaping paper that I use for making flowers, and I'm using Pink Peony archival ink because it's a waterproof ink, and I will be adding some spritz of water while shaping the flowers, so I'm using archival inks. You can use any waterproof ink of your choice. So here I am stamping the flowers onto the deluxe flower shaping paper, And then I'll use the leaves, and for the leaves I have used library green ink or leaf green ink, whichever you prefer. Stamp the leaves 5 to 6 times till you get a clear image like this. Do not get deterred if the images are not clear. You can always repeat. See, you get clear images, and then we will be using the coordinating die cuts to cut out these die cuts. So here are my die cuts. I'm using these dies. These are coordinating dies you get with the Sweet Magnolia die set. Just align the dies on the stamps like this. They are very easy to cut, and then pass through any die cutting machine. So here you can get beautiful flower die cuts using this whole set. So now I have passed through this my die cutting machine, and I got the die cuts ready, and I am using the Vibrant Fuchsia archival ink and a blending brush to add colors to my petals of the magnolia flowers. Again, here the color is of your choice. You can use yellow magnolia flowers or even keep them white as you wish. I am adding this, and then I am adding the leaf green color in the center to add more dimension or realistic beauty to my flowers. Next, we will color the leaves. For coloring the leaves, I have used the leaf green and the library green ink. And here is how I color my leaves. This really helps me a lot to get a nice vibrant shade on my leaves. I put the leaves on the ink pad and then color them like this. This way I also save a lot of ink. So as I told you, keep following me till the end of the video, and I'll share with you lots of tips and tricks for making flowers. Now this is the 3D flower shaping magnolia mold, which also comes in this collection, and this is a boon to all flower makers because it really saves a lot of time when it comes to shaping and molding flowers. This is really a beautiful product by Heartfelt Creations, and almost all flower making dies sets and stamp sets have this flower making mold. I spritz it with water, and the 2 notches will come here like this. Place it, and then we need to pass it through the die cutting machine. Remove the white platform and then pass it through the die cutting machine along with the 2 acrylic plates. So easy and so simple, and you will be really surprised to see the result. See how beautifully the flowers and the leaves have got embossed without any difficulty and with so much ease. This is really super fun to make, and you can mold and shape all these flowers all at one go. So don't you think flower making has become so easy with Heartfelt Creations products? Now I just need to cup in the flowers, make a hole in the center, and add the stamens that I have created. Make sure that the flowers are really dry before you make the hole, otherwise you will stare in through the flower center. You can further shape the flower on a foam pad using the groove golf tool or any small ball tool. So how quickly I am shaping and molding these flowers, you can see. Similarly, add more character lines to the leaves like this using the pointed edge of the groove tool. So I have done all the flowers like this, and now we will be adding a center, a stamen to the flowers. You have to prick a hole in the center of the flower, and then since the stamens are a little thicker, then we have to cut through this hole like this, as I'll show you. But before that, let me show you how to create the stamen centers. For this I have taken some fine stamens in yellow color and then tying it with a thread. Before that, you pull to the last one and then the stamen spread on the top. Tie a knot like this, and your stamen center is all ready. You can use any cotton thread of your choice. I prefer to use white because it does not show through the white stamens. Now see how I've created this. I have passed the stamen head through the hole that we had created in the center. You need to cut in between the petals with a sharp scissor. Here you need to be very careful so that you do not cut through the petals. This is very necessary because the stamen stem is thick and it will not pass through that thin hole that we had made. So this step is very necessary. Now I'll take the stamen which I had created and pass it through the hole which we had made it big. Just push in through the help of a scissor or any pointed tool and apply 2 layers together. Glue them together and your magnolia flowers are ready. These soft pink magnolias look really very beautiful. So don't you think these magnolias are so easy and beautiful to prepare? This magnolia stamp and die is so versatile that not only magnolia flowers, you can create many other flowers which I'll be showing you in my next video. Here all my flowers are ready and now my card base is also ready. All we have to do is to arrange the flowers on the card. So sit back and enjoy the music and see how I arrange the flowers on the card. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do subscribe and follow me and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Also, I would be really happy if you leave a comment in the comment section as to which other flower card you would like to learn from me. Thank you for watching again and thanks again once more.